We're probably live! Who knows?
We're not.
We're
Now we're live.
We're probably live.
We're probably
Right
live
now.
for all of our listeners.
All of our listener.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Listener.
Hi, Mum. All right, so this is episode 2.
Yeah.
So this is further than we expected it to
We
go.
made it.
We
you know.
made
Yeah.
it. We didn't get taken down by YouTube for our.
Back by unpopular demand. Yeah.
They actually wanted us to stop, so we carried on to spite people.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Cool. Also, we're going to be doing them live now. Again, not that anyone's listening, but just for general information for when, when we make it big in episode 300,
Yeah.
for people listening back, this is the first time we've been doing live.
We're gonna run out of things to say by 300.
We probably won't.
I've been going strong so far in my normal life.
Yeah, so
Hard
this,
to make me sharp as it is.
Most of it's
so-
repetitive jokes.
That's
that
Exactly.
get old really quickly.
that's what we're
People
doing.
still laugh at them, so
Yeah,
I'm fine with
that's
that.
what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first one that we're doing live, straight to YouTube, and it'll be archived then for people to go back and listen to.
And
This is-
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, this is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like we're making progress, boys.
Yeah, we're still talking.
We are.
We are still
so,
talking.
So you, before the podcast started, said that you had a dream that you wanted to talk about.
I had a very weird dream last night. Okay, I've been playing a lot of games where leveling up is a massive thing. So like you see your XP bar growing. And also, before I went to bed last night, I had a big poo. So,
Right. Okay.
and when I was in bed, I was in a
How
dream.
did you poo the bed?
I did not poo the bed. Surprisingly, like it's a weird thing that I did. I wouldn't be surprised at all if I didn't shit my bed.
Before we carry on, I think we should just reiterate that it's the same 3 people from last week.
Yeah, it is the
This year.
same.
So Jack's still here.
Ollie's still here.
And Hal is still here.
So I figured
Fortunately.
we should do that, and now carry on with the poo story, Hal.
Yeah, poo story. Yeah, and so essentially, like in my dream, I felt like I needed a poo in my dream as well, and I pooed, and then I got like a little blip on my HUD, and I leveled up. I was like, oh, okay, and I just kept squeezing, just kept getting more.
So you were farming XP by
Yeah.
taking a dump.
Yeah,
Just grinding
it was
out.
amazing.
Just grinding
And
out.
I got weights as well. Like I did one continuous one that was like 35 kilos or something. Like
Half a human.
It's a small child.
yeah, it's amazing.
Good lord.
Yeah, I got no.
The grind never stops.
Yeah, I never stopped.
Really never stops.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess that's why I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. It's like I want to play Division.
And I need
Like-
a dump.
Yeah, I don't need a dump.
Yeah, and I am empty.
I need a
Clean
new,
the dump.
I need a
Yeah.
new bed.
Any weird dreams, Ollie?
Oh, let's not go into that.
Dreams are like
That's
the
a whole
worst thing to
closet
talk
of
about.
fucking-
as well.
Hilarious. They're great. No, I really don't dream. Like, I very rarely remember my dreams. Like, I last night couldn't tell you what I dreamt
That's
about.
really boring.
Yeah, it is. I just
For that story about nothing.
I just dive for 8 hours and then revive.
I
or
love
something.
those
Jealous.
nights. Like when you literally, when you're
That's
like,
every night for me, though.
I'm awake.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's-
love that.
Where
Yeah,
you just like shut your eyes, open it. It's like 12 hours later.
Yeah.
I'm
Where am
more
I?
likely to dream whilst I have a nap, and I guess it's because I'm lighter. Like I'm
not deep.
Yeah,
sleep,
I'm not
you're
deep
like,
sleeping. I'm
okay.
like semi-conscious. So like, yeah, but I don't dream. Do you dream a lot, both of you?
I
I
do.
used to have like massive night terrors.
Oh,
Yeah,
same.
I had
that.
I had weird dreams when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember
Kids
one.
are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Though.
No. Yeah.
I mean, I
oh
was
yeah.
like 15. But yeah, like-
Yeah, you're fucking weird now.
What,
so-
one nightmare that I like specifically remember.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jack. That was it. That was a nightmare.
Go on. Sorry.
So I was
Jack
like
put it in his
I was like 9 or 10. I was 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And so walking into my best friend's backyard. There's like a gate. I open the gate, but it's
Saw
like,
your dad fucking your mum.
God damn it. And there's a cafe.
Uh-huh.
There's not a cafe there in real life, but in the
In his
dream-
back garden?
in
No
the-
way.
in the ja- in the-
Really?
there's a cafe.
Sure.
So I sit down, and this waitress comes up to me, and it's Dot from EastEnders.
Of course it is.
Right.
Fit.
So
So Dot, for people who don't know who that is, would you like to clarify?
this like a really old, like 80-year-old woman from
Gary
EastEnders
Oldman's sister.
with like this big red hair. She's scary. She was when I was 10. She's
I'll sling one up her. Break a hip.
Wow.
oh, that's how again.
Wow.
So she takes my order, and then she turns into a gorilla and starts chasing me.
It's very thought you were going to say shagging you then. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
He was
wish
10.
it was that good.
Wow.
It was terrifying. I was 10. And,
Is it like was that a reoccurring thing, or was it just one
No, that was one.
scarred you?
It's one that just stuck with me. I don't
Wow.
know why.
Next time you saw EastEnders, did you just like freak the fuck out?
I don't watch it anymore. It's
PTSD.
like, good Jesus Christ.
Yes, he's coming for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't really. Yeah, I don't remember my dreams because I'm a boring fucker. I just pass out pass out and wake back up.
No, well, like my night terrors when I was like 15 and stuff. Like I'd know when I was gonna have one.
So same actually.
Like I'd go to bed and just have this feeling.
Yeah.
And then I'd have
This
it
is
either.
gonna be shit.
No,
What would happen,
yeah,
what would
totally.
happen, like it would start with everything in the world being really smooth.
Right, so I had a really similar thing, weirdly, where it was a specific texture, and I cannot replicate it, and it wasn't quite smooth, but it was like... Anyway, go on, you know what? It doesn't matter.
Mine was like, it was like really smooth, and then but then everything would like explode like really roughly, and it'd be really gross to touch and
So
like
I
mess
had
with my teeth.
roughness,
But
yeah.
then the entire world would empty of people, and I would be left alone and got really scared. And like I would sprint up and down my hallway in my house, like probably like my parents would try and calm me down. I'd be like, no, fuck off!
Oh,
I
nice.
hate you.
So I had, yeah, so...
What the fuck?
No, I had a really similar one, and it's one of the things that, looking back on it, I absolutely understand religious experiences after having a night terror, because what happened was everything was too rough. Right, it was like stroking a dog backwards. Like that's the best way I can explain.
Like letting a cat
Like
lick you,
everything
or is that-
felt like that. And then I was in a playpen thing, like, but it was huge, like a soft playpen
Okay,
type
play
thing
area,
with a
yeah.
bunch of kids, and then like some huge booming voice appeared, and then the next thing I remember or know is I am stood in front of like this multicolored thing that is speaking to me, and then I woke up crying, and that's it.
Was it the galaxy thing from Futurama?
It's a little bit like the galaxy thing from Futurama. Yeah, it was like that. Another one I have as well. What are you doing? That is a hair that's attached to my
Can
neck.
I pull it out?
Ow!
Can I pull it out?
Yeah, this is
This
going to
is
be
really-
great for the podcast. Ow!
That was disgusting.
I couldn't literally have said anything else until I did that. I noticed it. I was like, this is me for the rest of the day until
Yeah,
I
you were
pull it
looking
out.
at me. I was like, "What's on my shoulder?"
It's just a little multicolored thing.
Another one I had that my mum told me about. I don't remember this one, but so I have a fear of heights even to today. But like when I was a kid, I was fucked up anyway, so that was amplified.
That was before the fear of heights, actually.
Before, yeah, I think this might have triggered it, to be honest. I was in a bunk bed with my brother.
Okay.
And I was on top bunk, and apparently, so in my dream, what was going on was I was stuck on top of like a skyscraper, and I was freaking out, and I was like, oh god, this is bad. And I come to, and like my mum is trying to soothe me because I'm like weeping and shouting. And apparently what I was doing was I was like leaning over the bunk bed in my sleep. And she came in, she was like, what the hell is going on? And I just kept shouting, this is all your fault. Like this poor woman has got like a 6-year-old kid who's going, this is all your fault. I blame you. Your fault. Yeah. I had another weird one which really freaked my dad out. We were, again, like it was kind of an old house, Victorian time terrace. And my dad came in because they'd come and check that we were asleep before they went to bed. So he just sort of popped my head in. Apparently I was sat cross-legged on my bed. And he was like, what are you doing up? You should be asleep. It was like 11:30 and I was like 5, whatever. I was like, the man with the big hat's staring at me in the corner.
Oh, shit.
And my dad was like, what? He was like, yeah, the man with the big hat, he won't stop staring at me from the corner. And my dad was like, okay, I'm going to bed now. So... And apparently that happened more than once, so we're convinced that house has issues,
Shit.
as do I now.
Just got a creepy neighbour.
Really sneaky, creepy neighbour.
Dad, Phil's in the corner.
Oh, kids and their dreams. Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's the thing that surprised my parents, because I would like get out of bed, but my bed, it was a loft bed, so it was like a bunk bed without a bottom, so it had a fucking ladder, and I would climb out of it like sleepwalking,
Same.
and then start sprinting through my house naked, and just, yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's sleep naked. God, free the bollock.
Hashtag free the bollock.
Yeah.
Hashtag meninism.
Like I get in the shower if I felt too hot. My mum and dad would come and like, "Time to go." And like when I was in the shower, I'd feel calm, and they'd be like, "Just go get in bed, Hal." Yeah, right. I'm just gonna get in bed soaking wet.
Nice.
Hal's actually a merman.
Yeah.
A koi carp. I once took a bite out of soap. I woke up the next day, not remember anything, and Mum was like, "You were sleepwalking." I was like, "What? You really? I don't remember it this time." She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You sure?" She was like, "Yeah." She pulled out this bar of soap. It was a big fucking bite, like teeth marks. Like I was going for it as
You
well.
were really munching on that.
Yeah, it wasn't
Wow.
great. It wasn't great.
So I've never had sleepwalking. I have sleep shouting.
Sleep
Shout
shouting?
before.
Yeah.
My brother, because when he was starting to learn Portuguese. Half Portuguese, by the way. Holler out, yeah. So he was
Bringing the culture.
when he was learning Portuguese. He started sleep shouting in Portuguese, which is fucking weird.
That's hilarious.
My dad does it as well. So he like had an argument. We were at a hotel. I was sleeping. Got woken up by "fuck off, you prick." I was like, "Whoa, what?"
Good
Dad
lord.
having a full-on argument with someone in his dream, and I was like,
Nice.
"This is fucking terrifying."
Did you just like ride it out in your bed?
I was like covers staring at the ceiling, like, "Oh boy."
I hope this gets better. Oh, he sleep swings. Like, punches you in the face.
That was before we went to sleep.
Oh, that's sad.
That's how he gets to sleep. It relaxes him.
Good lord. Couple punching bags.
Why else do you have a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good lord. You think it saves a marriage, and it does to an extent. Yay. So Hugh Hefner died.
Yeah.
Anyone care? Anyone give a shit?
He was.
I mean, it wasn't a surprise. The
He
man
was-
was
he's like-
147 for God's
he
sake.
was pretty old.
Yeah.
He was pretty old. Did either of you? I guess we're like just the generation that missed
all that.
using magazines. Like, I never bought a dirty magazine.
It's
No.
just fucking archaic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's better ways
It's like
to do it
it's
now.
so much harder to hide as well. Like,
Yeah.
Why put yourself through the risk of
Yeah.
that?
And
Yeah,
you jizz
know?
on that page once and, okay, that page is fucked.
Yeah, just on your iPad, wipe that bad boy off, start
Yeah.
again.
Like, if you want to save your magazines, you've got to laminate them.
And that costs. you know?
Yeah, can you
You know,
imagine going
like-
down to a Xerox place? You're like, I'd like to have this laminated. Don't ask
Don't
why. You know
Know
why.
why?
I just need this laminated. Oh god, don't care. No one cares.
No,
No.
man
He
was,
was
a
pretty
prick.
gross, I
He was
guess.
pretty gross. He was pretty gross.
Like exploited young, innocent
Yeah.
Yay.
teenage girls.
I can say well done for, I guess, bringing porn into the mainstream and allowing better people to be at the forefront of it.
Better people. What does that mean?
More talented.
Yeah.
folk, you know.
Attractive people. Is that what you're saying?
Just like they know what they're doing. you know?
Okay. They know where everything goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
No.
safety.
No one
you
cares
know.
though. No one cares.
Say-
I mean, a lot of people do. Like, I saw Mark Hamill fucking not retweeted. He Instagrammed a quote from him, and he was like, "Oh, he was actually a really nice guy."
I bet he was a nice
I'm
guy.
sure
but
he
like
was lovely.
he made his living.
His
in a
views
really
were pretty
weird
bad,
way.
though.
There-
Yeah.
There's like, I feel like he was a nice guy to people
Who had
who
money and
were
were
better
men.
than him, essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but you speak to a lot of people, and it's like, the man was a cunt, and like,
Yeah.
when like the new Playboy bunnies and stuff would move in, like he'd like degrade them and like tell them to like take drugs and quaaludes and
Nice.
stuff.
Well,
and,
he was
there'll
like,
be, like a
he's on a constant stream of Viagra for like 48 years.
Was
so
he really?
Pretty much.
yeah. And there was like
Well, for the last like 20 years of his life,
Yeah.
it was like Viagra every day. That's my
Nice.
morning pill.
Aw.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C
Omega 3.
and
my
Viagra. Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, in the Playboy Mansion there was like a designated 90.
Try again.
How
You got
just, had
It's
a
really
little stroke
early.
there.
It's really early on the space station.
it. Go. What did he have? The Playboy
Yeah,
Mansion?
story.
There was a rule that was like a 9 a.m. curfew essentially for like a select few of the
Oh.
bunnies
Oh.
that would then go into his bedroom and do stuff to his
Oh.
gross balls.
Oh, it's so nasty.
He was apparently Elvis Presley stayed in the Playboy Mansion and had sex with someone. Obviously, I mean, it's Elvis Presley. It's not like, hey, I'm Elvis Presley. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in you.
very few names get you that, but
Yeah.
Presley is one of them.
Yeah.
And the room that he apparently did it in was like hermetically sealed in the Playboy Mansion.
What does that mean?
Like it was like it's been like locked off and like air sealed.
Ah,
For freshness.
Yeah, like you go in
for
there, it's
not
like
freshness.
Elvis
Oh,
taint.
Yes. Smells of 60s balls.
Really
Yeah,
seals
but-
in the flavour.
Oh, gross. That's so nasty.
Playboy was fucking like they had to they stopped being like a proper like nude mag.
Yeah.
Good, what are you doing?
I don't know, but now you set me off.
Been a long week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's
totally.
Yeah. I think Playboy kind of fell off once the internet hit.
And they started, like they started pretending like we're just
We're an actual magazine.
yeah,
Yeah.
magazine like fucking no one's buying Playboy for the articles.
No, definitely not.
Really good joke section in there.
Oh, wee. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
You creepy bastard who got buried next to Marilyn Monroe.
Did
Yeah.
he? Was
Yeah,
that
I
like a
saw
wish
that.
that he had?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
that was
bought
like-
the plot
yeah.
next to her.
Oh, that's so
fucking weird,
gross.
isn't it?
Oh, that's really
I
gross.
don't even know if they met. That's even weird.
I think they were like. I think they knew each other because she appeared in Playboy.
She was
Okay,
in the first
okay.
issue.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I
kind of
didn't know
kickstarted. It's only I saw an article on BBC.
Sure.
I read BBC for the articles. But yeah, she was on the first cover of
Okay.
Playboy, which is kind of what kickstarted Playboy because she was huge at the time.
Yeah.
That's right. Just bump the fucking
Yeah,
mic, you
I did
idiot.
hit the mic. There
Stop
was there was
fiddling.
a thing I wanted. Sorry.
Stop
oh
it.
no, it's on my phone.
Good lord.
You're a
So yeah,
moron.
they were either work associates or he just really wanted to fuck her.
So what he's typing is ghost gets a bit.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess he is.
Mate,
That
but
sweet,
that
sweet
amount
carcass.
of Viagra, do you reckon it carries on?
Do you want it?
But your spirit is eternally erect.
Or just his corpse, once he goes stiff, it's managing to penetrate one coffin, some dirt, and then more coffin.
Wow.
Yeah.
She died a long time ago.
She's not fresh.
That's gonna be some people soup.
Ooh, people soup. Alright.
Get a taste of them insects that have been munching on Monroe for.
Oh.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, to be that maggot. Oops, I totally just kicked my glass. Whoops.
All kinds
My
of
bad.
noises.
We're making fucking loads of background folies.
We're not good at this yet. Okay.
We're not gonna get.
We
good at it.
won't be good at this.
No.
Yeah, don't
For
worry
a
about
while.
You're not coming here for the quality.
it. No, you go. What are they coming here for
I
again?
don't know.
Click here
To
to get
feel
to episode
better.
300.
Yeah.
Better about themselves.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
God,
For the next episode, just be called episode 300 to confuse people.
we'll go from there,
Yeah.
and like there's just a 298 gap.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Good
it.
math, though. That's good.
Thanks, man. It was quick
Quick,
maths.
yeah.
Quick maths.
Oh, it's a difficult sum, though.
300 minus 2. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I've got this.
No,
Don't
I'm
worry,
going to get a
lads.
calculator out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna
Siri, what
I'm
is?
going to call up Hawking, see if he knows. Yeah.
Yeah. So I lost my wallet this Friday.
Oh god, this again.
It was the worst thing. What? Oh, we'll not talk about it, Ollie. We'll talk about you. No, I lost my wallet, and it was
Oh,
really
right, yeah,
sad,
yeah.
and I got really upset about it because it had money in it, and it had my card, and I had a breakdown to the lady. at
And
the-
he will not let us forget it.
No, I had a moment because I phoned
Yeah.
up the bank,
Oh,
and I was really sad. Have I told you this? I've told you this. Yeah. Okay. I had a moment with a lady in the bank where I was like, I need to cancel my card. I've lost my card. She was like, okay. So don't worry about it. It's been cancelled. The last thing on it was this. Did you buy this? And I was like, yeah, that's me. So like, I hadn't lost any money from
Yes,
my
I
card.
did buy that foot-long butt plug.
That was me.
Yeah.
with extra studs. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
ribbed for my pleasure.
And a horse cock end.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Just the end. What?
Have you not seen a horse's bell end?
No.
Google what a horse's bell end looks like now.
Fact check. Here we go.
Okay, whilst
I'm
I'm telling
okay.
the story, you can do it.
I don't want to. I
Google
don't want
it.
that on my computer.
All right.
Well, because otherwise your computer's really clean, isn't it, Ollie?
Better than horse bell ends.
Marginally better than horse melons.
Well, I'm going to get a picture of horse bell end.
All right, let's
Okay.
go. We'll put it on the screen in about 16 seconds.
We're not putting it on the screen. We're
Horse
not.
cock!
We're not doing that. No. So the lady's like, so yeah, you can still pop into branch. You can get money if you just show them your driver's license because everything else is okay, isn't it? And I was like, no, I lost my driver's license as well. And she was like, oh, and I was like really sad by this point, and like that little bit of sympathy tipped me over the edge. And I just went, yeah, I've had a really bad day. That was the only thing I could say. And then there was like a silence, and she was like, okay, well, I hope it gets a bit better for you. Thanks for calling. I was like, oh god.
Can you just talk to me for a bit?
Yeah, I know. So how was your day? Like, it was really
What
bad.
are
It
you
was-
wearing?
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, it was
It's not the right hotline.
not the right hotline at all. Way more expensive. Yeah, not good. Are you actually googling horsecock?
Oh god. Oh, for God's
first-
sake.
The first image is porn. The first,
The first image
is
is
chick
a
taking
woman being rogered by a horse.
Called Roger.
See, look at
Good
the look at the
lord.
tip.
That's
I don't
bizarrely.
wanna-
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like an arm. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said earlier I would be spliced with a horse. Yeah. Look at that shit.
Lord. Good.
Okay, so you said horse. You said lizard.
Ah.
Well, only because it was on Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, okay.
But like,
No.
what animal would you want to be spliced with?
Well, there's lots of different opportunities for. Why are you showing me that? I don't want to see a woman getting done by a horse.
Neither do I, but
As in,
that's
she'll
what
be
I do.
finished. She's ruined after that, you know.
She's done. What are you doing?
How-
See?
can-
There's one for the ladies.
That's a
Right,
Wow.
can we get rid of the horse cock off the
I'm
podcast?
afraid I
It's
can't
a big
now.
muscular man standing in front of a horse.
Both of them
naked.
naked.
Yeah.
Both with horse cocks. Come on.
It's just like a person.
What are you...
Why are you doing this?
That's a drawing. I hope you know that's not an
I
actual
know.
horse
Right,
penis.
can we get back to the human splicing,
It's just
please?
an actual cock.
That is just a man's penis.
Oh,
That is
this
a
is okay,
human
look.
penis.
It's a really cute one.
Can we wrap it up, please?
Look, here's a horse
What, the
cock.
penis of the conversation? 'Cause
It's just life.
Why-
Yeah, it's hilarious. Right,
That's a horse
so
and a
this
cock.
is an audio podcast, you fucking idiot. And
Yeah.
this is not
We've
making
taken a 2-minute detour.
just to laugh at things that the audience can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, Google horse cock and then scroll down. There's it's fucking hilarious.
It's scarring. You know. So, human splicing. We were
Human
watching Rick
splicing.
and Morty earlier. And there's an
Tales
episode
from
where...
the Citadel.
Yeah, that one. We won't spoil it, I guess, because it's episode 8 from...
This series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a sex scene with Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Stop it. And a horse cock.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a Morty that's spliced with a lizard, and we were talking about human splicing then.
Yeah.
Because he like climbs out a window like on all fours, and it looks awesome.
And he eats flies. Flies are
He
tasty.
does eat flies. I mean, they're not, but to him they probably are,
Probably, yeah.
right?
I
So would
guess.
you, if you actually could get spliced with an animal, what would you get spliced with?
Probably like an albatross or something.
I was going to say a winged creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you pick flying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Or a chameleon. That'd be awesome.
Chameleons don't technically. They're not like. "Oh, I'm that colour. Oh, I'm that colour. It's more to do with like their emotion. They're essentially mood lizards.
I can deal with that. Like, Jack, you're really angry. No, I'm not. Why are you red? Why are you red from head to toe? And why are you naked in the kitchen?
Why are you throwing forks at me? What's going on?
How did you know? You know me so well. Ollie, what would you go with?
You see, I was thinking like monkeys are really cool. I like monkeys. So I can, you know, you can like swing. You can climb really easily.
Well, humans can climb really easily.
But
You just got to
monkeys
be
climb
good at it.
easier. Be a lot easier if you're a
You would
monkey.
have the dexterous tail.
That's
going
true.
for you.
That fifth limb would really sort you out.
I don't want to know what you mean.
The tail, right?
Fifth limb would sort you out.
Oh no, I see what you mean. I meant the tail.
Gross.
The actual, not the
Yeah.
Latin
Yeah.
tail.
Monkeys have got small penises, though.
Hmm. You said that because we were playing Overwatch once, and you were like, gorillas have really small cocks.
Yeah, gorillas have got like 2 to 3 inch cocks.
Which is why Winston is so angry.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is why
That's why he's such a
all
nerd
of
and
them...
gets none of the poon.
None of the poon. What poon would he be getting anyway?
I don't
even
know, I
if he
guess
could?
Zaya.
But that's
Widow.
Zaya Poon.
Yeah.
Zaya poon.
Can we name this episode
Zaya poon.
Zaya Poon?
Zaya poon.
Oh, the Overwatch porn is just hilarious.
Go ahead.
Oh, there's just
Where?
so much. There's just
So wait, hang on. Before we go any further, that means that you have gone on to the internet, www.overwatchporn.com.
no,
that a
it's
thing?
just like
It's a really-
because
Really uninventive title.
it's this website and it's like it's an image based website because that's what I was into for a while. Like images and GIFs
Yeah,
rather
sure.
than videos. Yeah, and they would just be loads of suggested images, and one was Overwatch. I was like, well, I'm not gonna click on it, am I?
That's too interesting.
You know, like, and I like Overwatch. I clicked on it, and they're just fucking weird. It's like Bastion chasing Widowmaker through the streets because he's just interested in her, and he's got like special
What?
compartments and shit.
Oh god.
And like May freezes herself, and Reaper shoots away the ice just to reveal her arsehole.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is
Were these like
extreme.
comics or like animated?
These are like it was like a one picture comic with like loads
All right,
of
which means
words.
someone had to draw
All of
May's
them.
arsehole
Yeah, it was a
through
nice
through
looking
an ice hole that Reaper shot. Right. Okay.
Nice. So I mean, that's talented shooting, if nothing else. Like,
Yeah.
he managed to like carve.
Got the
Around.
got the correct point.
Got-
I mean, I
to-
guess she's
to-
being healed when she's in there, so
So
if
she's
you
not
shoot off an
taking
arse
damage.
cheek, it's like
Oh my god.
like immediately regrow.
So gross. So gross. Yeah, 'cause,
Uh.
we've got an Overwatch Discord channel that we're part of as well, and the images that are sent there are pretty gross a lot of the
mainly
time.
just anime boobs.
No, but there was that one that
It's
was
always
like
anime boobs. God.
May with cum all up her. It was
Ah.
like all up her, and she was like just laying there taking it, It was just one image, and I was like, all right,
I
that's
saw
great.
one. It was like Tracer being held as a sex slave by Talon, and it was just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, you're better than
I
that.
just feel bad now.
Yeah, bad people, bad people. This podcast has been a weird one.
It
I mean,
has
not that
already.
the other one wasn't
yeah.
bad, but this one has gone weird.
Have we all masturbated today? Because
I'm not answering that in the podcast.
so yeah, Jack has.
Thrice.
Yeah, I haven't. Maybe that's the reason.
That's why. Yeah, you keep taking it on a weird.
You're all bunged up.
You need to go
Yeah.
and take a steamy shower.
Yeah.
Soapy, steamy.
Gonna go not look at horse cocks again.
shower. Shifty eyes.
Yeah.
Nice. So Game of Thrones concluded. We should move on and
Yeah.
not talk
A
about.
while ago.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
only been like 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
3
Is it-
weeks. 3 weeks.
If it's that long, are we good to talk about it? Do you think?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it at this point, then
If you haven't
Why
seen
you're
it,
here.
we're going to talk about it. So
Spoiler alert.
spoilers.
For all our listeners, is
for
anyone
all our
actually
listener-
listening?
Probably not right now. I
this is
mean,
one. That means us. So hi us.
Hi, we just got the echo in the background, the delay, but it's coming through. So what do we think of this season? What do we think?
It was good. People gave it shit, but that's just because people are shit.
It was. Thing is though, this season they had to change how we watch it because
Yeah.
before it was like when they travel, you see them traveling because that was important.
Yeah.
It was as a character developing process of
Yeah.
seeing where they go. This time it was like, I mean, yeah. So people like time traveled using air quotes.
Yeah.
Where they left Dragonstone. 5 minutes later, they were in King's Landing.
Yeah.
They
I'm
left
back again.
Dragonstone. 10 minutes later, they were in Eastwatch.
I mean, Dragonstone's actually not that far away from King's
Yeah.
Landing. Like,
So
it's-
yeah, that's
it's
fair
like a
enough. But like
day.
the Eastwatch one was like a bit more annoying because that's like 20,000, not 20,000.
But I think people
a
are complaining
lot of
about it. But
miles.
when you think about it, like in the actual show, like in the first episode or in the second episode of season 1, like the King's Road, it takes like in the
3
show
months?
in the book it's 3 months. I think in the show they
It's
shrunk it
one
to
month.
a month,
Yeah.
and they stop twice.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah, they stop like twice.
So, yeah,
and
but
they're
but
out.
then
But then
you
you don't
still
see
you still
them.
see them traveling. That's you see a bit of traveling, but here it was just like they're here and they're there.
But again,
Yeah.
also people in the earlier seasons complained about pacing. Like Danny, like fucking hell, that took forever for
Oh,
her
yeah.
to get literally anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was fine with how it was because
Yeah.
like like properly important shit was happening.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing.
guess,
Like, so
yeah.
there's been an argument about whether D&D the showrunners are just kind of speeding it up because they're bored.
Well,
So
that's what it feels
they
like
don't
to
want
me.
They don't want to go through all that story of
Character
they go
development.
here and then they go
yeah.
there and then that's their destination. Now it's just like let's get to the fucking end.
I don't like that as much though. I feel like we need to see like even just a conversation on a boat to sort
Yeah.
of like, oh, remember they're traveling.
I mean, there was
still
that- there
get
was
those
one in
sorts
the-
of scenes, but they're of consequence.
Yeah, rather than just.
But there was like one of
filler.
my favorite scenes this series. I think maybe in my top 5 was the conversation between Theon and Jon.
That was-
whilst they're in Dragonstone.
That was really interesting. I really liked that.
And the from an acting standpoint, it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But from a narrative standpoint, it was incredible as well. And it wasn't necessarily important, really. Like, I mean, it kind of
It's- well,
causes him to go and
Yeah, well,
look for
because
his
it's
sister.
that was like a turning point for Theon in his storyline. Like this obviously this last season coming up is going to be him redeeming himself, probably dying in the process.
Yeah.
I imagine for his sister.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a nice end for Theon, though.
Yeah.
Do you?
To like
Yeah, 'cause
finally
I feel
sacrifice
like,
himself.
I feel like everyone really overlooks Alfie Allen as an actor because everyone's like, oh, Sandra's been through so much. Like, yeah, she has, but no one in the entire thing
No.
has been through as much as Theon. Like,
Yeah.
even John can't
Yeah.
compare to the shit
No,
that
yeah.
Theon's been through.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
he's been done fucked by Ramsay.
Just Ramsay
yeah, like
alone.
his entire being has been rewritten.
Yeah.
He's had to find himself again and
I
everything.
think,
and,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that comes down a lot to his character as well. Like Sansa has been through a lot of shit with Ramsay, but she was a stronger character for it, and it was a completely different type of torture.
Yeah.
As well, you had like Theon was literally tied up for like months and months and months on edge, starved.
And for a character, because in the first 2 seasons, you see he's such a physical person.
Yeah.
Like one of his first scenes is him having sex.
It's yeah.
So his entire thing is about being a physical presence
Yeah.
and power,
And it's taken away from
and
him.
it's taken away from him.
Yeah.
And obviously Ramsay knew who he was, what he was known for.
And knew his weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're
now
right,
he
any
gets
guy's weak this really.
Cut off his cock and he's kind of upset about
Yeah,
it.
when
well,
he's-
if we're
but
a
when he's-
90s video game villain, that's our big glowy bit in it.
That you have to hit 3 times. 3.
Yeah.
Only 3.
I mean,
That's it.
Once.
Done.
Yeah, depending on the angle.
Yeah. Depends how good the hit is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's trying to like find what he's actually good for, other than fighting and fucking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fucking and fighting.
I really didn't like his fight scene with the Greyjoy captain, though. I thought that was garbage.
The
Like
last
brawl
episode.
where he had,
Yeah.
where he was like in a
Well,
fist fight.
Well, that's the thing. Like, obviously, now he's not a great fight. He hasn't fought in a few years, probably a couple of
Yeah.
years. Obviously, he got his knob chopped off.
Yeah, he did.
Spoiler alert for season 3.
Yeah, if you're not
Um,
there yet, just wow.
So yeah, I guess he's meant to be a bit shit. It was kind of a
It was a brawly
Yeah.
brawl, which
It's
was
like-
okay.
yeah.
But my gripe with it was when he got kicked in the like fleshy man patch where his balls used to be. He like did a really cheesy smile, and I was like,
I
"It's
know,
still
I know
fucking
what you mean.
hurt."
I know what you mean. Obviously, well, yeah, it hurts. It hurts about as much as getting kneed in the rib, I guess.
But it's like, yeah,
You
I
know?
just really didn't like that bit because it was like for some reason that was his turning point of like, oh yeah, I don't have bollocks. Like,
I feel like, I
It's
think
dumb.
I feel like kind of what they're going for. Yeah, is like he's being kneed in there, and it's like
It's a metaphor.
I can use this
as an
to my advantage. Like
Yeah.
I'm a different person now. I need to stop hanging on to the past, and
Yeah.
I need to start accepting that it happened and just moving on.
Yeah, it just felt really cheesy. And really
I know what you
forced.
mean. I liked it, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Where it was like,
I think
ha, fuck you.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah,
Like,
really-
I'm glad we had those scenes though.
Yeah.
'cause
With
Yes.
Theon.
They were
Yeah.
cool.
And again, Alfie Allen's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
really rate Alfie
Yeah.
Allen. Yeah,
And even the weirdness that was Sansa's wedding night with Ramsay.
he was amazing.
The
in
moment,
his own
yeah,
right.
like-
he was good. Like,
As an actor,
when it,
he's
when it zooms
fantastic.
in on his face in that moment, like you don't need to see the rape happening
Yeah.
because
Which
his face
which-
is
yeah.
saying literally
everything,
everything.
and
Yeah.
it's fantastic. He's incredible. He's one of the best actors in the show. I
oh yeah,
think.
absolutely.
He's very, like you said, I think he's very overcast as a character and as an actor. I think he's awesome. So
Very good.
Jamie also had a turn of cloak, I suppose.
Yes.
A turn
It's
of
treason
fate.
then.
It is treason. Yeah. So he fucked off. I really thought he was gonna die
Me too.
for a moment. Yeah.
I shit my pants when the mountain pulled his sword out.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause I was like, we can't have this moment happen twice because it happened earlier with Tyrion,
That's true.
and I was like, he's gonna turn around and just get like a stab in the
Yeah.
gut.
So that was
like,
my thing, yeah, is that again, I was kind of criticizing this season all the way through a bit. Like there were some bits that were fantastic and phenomenal, like the loot cart was amazing.
The whole fight
the
was
cartel was
great.
incredible, yeah. But that moment brought me back to old Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because my gripe with this season was, in comparison to the other seasons, I felt like no characters were safe. Whereas with this season, it felt too safe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've got to the point where you've killed so many characters off that you've just got the group which have plot
Important,
armor.
yeah.
You can't,
like,
you can't kill them all.
Well, then even Tormund.
Yeah.
I know he's a
I
fan.
was-
like,
I
he's,
was
he's a
scared
fan
for
favorite.
Tormund.
So, but he doesn't have any. Well, I can't imagine he has
Way.
any real plot significance this season.
Well, he might. He might
other,
be
other,
dead.
other than like banging Brienne. That's
He
gonna-
might be dead though, because he was at
Him
he
and
was at the
Beric, him
wall.
and Beric survived. They were on the bit that
They were on
didn't
the bit that
fall.
yeah, they like ran far enough that where the wall fell, they were on the other side of it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
definitely confirmed, or are we just assuming? Because they could be
Because
dead.
they were sat up there as the wall was falling, and
They
the
watched
bit
it.
they
Yeah,
were on
they
wasn't
watched
shaking.
it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I have to watch it again.
I think they well, yeah. My thing was they could be dead.
No, but then like, they had the perfect opportunity to kill Tormund in episode 6.
Was
episode
that
6?
was that the big?
Beyond the Wall?
Yeah.
Where he was
Yeah.
getting like scratched and.
I thought
mauled
they
up
handled
by
that really
fucking-
well because you see Jorah see Tormund getting taken down, and
Yeah.
he's like, ugh, and then he has to fight. You can see him slightly in the background fighting
Yeah.
shit. You're like, oh wait, shit, who's near him? And then luckily the Hound comes.
Yeah. So that is one of my least favorite tropes in anything ever. Is the whole you're about to die, the camera is from the perspective of the person who's about to die,
Yeah.
and then they're magically saved from behind by someone. I really don't like that.
See,
trope.
that happened 3 times in that episode.
I know.
With Tormund and the Hound, everyone and the dragon,
Yeah.
and then Benjen at the end.
Yeah, I hate that trope it's my pet peeve
Yeah.
of like the he's saved. It's my least favorite thing. So that bugged me.
The thing with Benjamin did annoy me because it's like, why can't you get on the horse first off?
Yeah.
And secondly, you didn't buy him any time because you immediately got taken out.
What was the excuse? He's like, there's not enough time.
Yes,
It's
there's
like,
not enough time.
it takes less time for you to get on the horse.
Than for you to argue with me about
Yeah.
getting on a fucking horse.
Even if you said, I'll slow you down, that would have been better.
So
that would have made more sense.
That I think is the argument of like the horse trying to carry two people, one of whom is very injured, is going to be slow and they're going to catch us.
Which is fair enough.
Which is fine.
It's a bit like with the whole plot for going beyond the wall in the first place was Tyrion's suggestion to capture a white.
Yeah. See, I wasn't
But
even on
if
board
they
with that.
if they had just said Cersei sent a letter saying she wants proof, and that was the reason, it would still be shit, but it would be slightly better than Tyrion suggesting it.
Yeah.
Tyrion's a smart guy. That's a
Yeah.
stupid fucking plan.
That's a dumb
I know, yeah, but
idea.
he is a smart guy, and like everyone was saying, it's fucking mental to go
Yeah.
and do it. But he was being practical. It's the only way you're going to convince anyone.
Yeah.
Is with physical
True.
proof in a
It's
world where
true.
you can't take a fucking photo. Yeah. Like,
Selfie with a walker.
yeah, we need an oil painter.
We need you to stand really still. Yeah. Also, how long were they on that fucking rock with their like makeshift
So,
boat?
so the math was done. It was
It
like
was about 24 hours.
24 hours. That's how
well, there
long.
was some 24 hours. There was some saying like 3 days.
Because that's what I heard. That it was like 3 days. Because that's how long it would have taken the ice to solidify.
Ice to solidify, and for Genji to get to the wall, the Raven to get to Dragonstone, and then for Dany to get to beyond the wall.
Good lord.
Mm,
She
so-
can do that in 3 days from Dragonstone. She can fly a dragon in
She can fly there in like
a day, I guess.
less than a day.
Okay.
It's like 18 hours or something like that.
Yeah, and like they
a long way.
weren't
a long
far
way.
from the wall at all.
No,
No,
no.
they
yeah,
were-
they're,
they were
like
like
a couple of miles from the
They were
wall.
like a day's mark. Like that's why Genji could run back by the time it got to the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. I don't know that I could ride a dragon for 18 hours without, stopping for a wee or a McDonald's.
She might.
Just stop off at the inn on the crossroads. Like,
Yeah.
Got any pies?
Got one of those famous pies. Yeah. What do we think of Arya? Because I really like Arya's character at the moment. You
Just creepy
don't?
frog girl.
there were points at the beginning of the series where I was like, you are being weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she was being used wrong, and there were some cool lines like the bit when she was like I didn't catch it the first time, but when Hot Pie was talking to her and she was like, "Oh, I do that when I make my pies."
Yeah.
So you've been making pies. One
Like,
or two.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot season 6, like the end of season 6, and was like where she made pies. Like it was a cool start to season 7 with her killing every Frey.
That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Badass.
Baller.
Loved it.
Because that was my thing, is that I was like, oh shit, have we walked into a flashback?
Yeah,
at the beginning
That's
of
what I
the
thought.
episode?
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
which was pretty cool. That was a nice device. But yeah, I like my highlight for Arya was her sword fight with Brienne. I thought it was fantastic. I thought that was an
Very good.
awesome
Yeah.
scene, and she's really showing how dangerous she can be now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But then there's like, I feel like the next season's going to be the consequences for her being such a ruthless assassin. Mm-hmm. Because so far she's gotten away with everything.
Yeah.
And obviously
But
we're
the
supposed,
thing
she's
is-
like, we're supposed to root for her and be like, yeah, you kill those bastards, you.
But actually,
But really, you're murdering people.
yeah, like,
Innocent people as well. Well, like not
Freys-
all the Freys were responsible for the Red Wedding.
yeah,
They were
because
just,
it
like,
was the daughters as well that
in
she
the same
killed, wasn't
house
it?
as
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, the issue with that is that we're going to struggle to see many things wrap up, I think, with Game of Thrones only having 6 episodes.
But they are going to be like, well, reports
last-
saying they're going to be like an hour and a half each
Yeah.
episode.
So what? Does that equate to 10 episodes if we like...
Close.
And I heard this thing, it was on a video from What Culture, and they were talking about how apparently the showrunners are filming 4 like ghost episodes.
Oh yeah, like different endings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
So
read
to
that.
stop
So that
leakage.
no one knows how
Yeah.
it actually ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be so annoying as an actor.
Yeah.
That'd be so annoying.
You're like,
It's sort of
you
like,
feel
can
me
you just
going-
release those episodes as well, just so we can see what other ideas you
Yeah.
have?
Yeah, I'd
But
be
they-
up for
like,
that.
they-
Like I was saying for a while, like we could like what if episodes and stuff would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
what if
pretty
Ned
cool.
didn't die?
Yeah, all that sort of stuff.
I think we're pretty short series. The Lannisters lose. That's kind of
The
it.
end.
Yeah, the end. And roll credits.
No, I guess it would be kind of cool to see how Ned would handle going to the wall.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Or even if Cersei listened to him when he was like, leave the city. What if
Yeah.
she said yes?
Or if he took Renly's help and then became king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many options.
Or
he
if-
was so annoying.
Or if he said no to Littlefinger.
yeah.
So
Or
many
when,
things that he did wrong.
Yeah.
Wow,
Literally,
he's an
like during
idiot.
Robert's Rebellion, when he walks into the throne room, Jaime Lannister was sat there,
Oh yeah.
and he was just waiting to see who declared themselves king, and Ned could have done it
Yeah.
there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
What if he did that?
yeah, God, he's dumb. When you actually look back as
Yeah.
well, like because obviously I'm assuming we've all watched the first series multiple times.
Yeah,
Now.
a lot of
Yeah.
times.
You watch it unfold and you're like, oh, so many opportunities to stop.
I like how they made the Starks like so honourable.
So honourable it kills them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because it's like they're literally the only family in Westeros that is still like has the mentality of years gone by sort of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of like allegiances
Yeah.
that matter and
Apart from-
loyalty,
Apart from Rob Stark.
except for Rob Stark.
Just had to do
This
it.
girl's got a great ass.
yeah,
She
Gotta
did
marry that
a
one.
great ass, yeah.
she was a very attractive lady. Yeah, yeah. So Game of Thrones, when is that coming out as well? The
Next
next
year.
season. Next year. Well, yeah.
Well, they said they're filming's supposed to wrap in August, so it's probably 2019.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Because
damn.
there was some.
I thought they released
Or-
a date for it. That was 2018.
No.
It was
No?
like 2018 or 19 sort of thing.
Okay.
And,
Slash yeah.
Oh, that's really sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, we
'Cause
waited so long for
there
this
were some
damn show.
castings released,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah, I saw
some of
this.
the and it was like looking for a young mercenary, and people think it's like to do with like Gold Company and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like for filming in July.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not like fucking. Like
So my
wrap ups.
my
like
my
fucking just
thinking there.
filming.
Yeah, my thinking there is that they're gonna start in Essos. We'll see the Golden Company in Essos.
Yeah.
So they want it to be sunny.
Yeah.
Want it to be middle of summer.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Oh God, that's gonna
Yeah.
take ages.
Although would winter go to Essos? Now it's at King's Landing. Like the snows reach King's
I
Landing.
don't know. Does it
Will it
hit?
Will it go east?
I don't actually know how
Don't
far
know.
it spans. I don't know how far spread the winter is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I was thinking the other day. I think I might have said it to one of you about how the Golden Company, they're mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yawn.
Stop yawning. Fucking Jesus
Sleep at
Christ.
night.
Yeah. Christ.
And like there's sometimes like Bronn and stuff says like mercenary will always fight for the winning side, and Cersei is definitely not the winning side, because I honestly think Jaime is what he's going to do when he makes his way up north is calling banners for other houses,
Uh-huh.
and because they'll be like, I don't want to fight with your sister, she's absolutely
She's
bat
horrid.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go and fight with the last male heir.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit sexist.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it does. Does it weigh anything though? Because he was a Kingsguard, which means that he sort of forfeited his right to his land, his lineage, and that sort of
No,
thing.
but when you can give up the King's. Oh no, he was released from the Kingsguard.
Right, but he was then again a Kingsguard because he had the whole conversation with his dad.
Some bullshit and everything. Like,
No, released by Tommen. So that was after Tywin died.
So it was after time. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so he could, I guess.
yeah, so he's no longer a Kingsguard because then Cersei made him
Like commander of
Commander of the
armies.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good final season. I'm just sad it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
You know, I think they could have stretched it out over another 3 seasons.
Although
Let's
if,
put it-
if
actually,
Jaime
yeah.
doesn't kill Cersei, I'll be really annoyed.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's the prophecy, isn't it? Isn't that? The
Yeah,
prophecy?
I just mean
Well,
it'll be a nice, it'll be a
set it in the
horrible
show, yeah.
ending for Jaime's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he spent his whole life trying to escape the act he did to save 500,000 people.
And then has to do
Yeah,
it
and
again.
then has to do it again.
Yeah.
With his beloved.
Yeah, with the
Crazy,
person he's
batshit
actually in love with.
beloved,
Yeah.
who's definitely not pregnant, 100%.
You don't think she's pregnant?
No, at all.
How would you know?
Because you can. There are ways.
Morning sickness, I guess.
Morning
What's
sickness.
about? And you can be like, I haven't had my period. And
Yeah.
all sorts of
Yeah,
stuff,
but I
and
mean, yeah.
I don't know how in
okay.
depth the maesters are.
This is true. This is true.
Qyburn's really close to her.
He's really intrusive with
Is there
his
like a
exams.
special pregnancy rock you got to wee on?
I thought you meant like throw at her. Like, if it bounces off your head and turns green, she's pregnant.
She's
The
concussed,
pregnancy
but-
rock has spoken. That'd be brilliant. I love that idea.
Try it.
Abortion.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Yeah. Did you guys see Trump in the UN Did you see his speech and stuff?
No,
Okay, it was wonderful.
I didn't know Trump was allowed in the UN.
He's
Thought they had a weird,
let in.
list about that.
No, they let him in.
Sticky.
They with his small hands.
Yeah.
No, they let him in, and one of the journalists was like, "Oh, Mr. Trump, what's your speech going to be about today?" And he was like, "Just a message of peace and love and blah blah blah." And they were like, "Oh, cool, okay." So he gets up, he does his speech, and it's about North Korea and about how if they start it, America will finish it. Basically, he called Kim Jong Un Rocket Man again.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Yeah, called him Rocket Man, and North Korea now consider themselves at war with America.
Oh,
Yeah, so get your bunkers ready, because we're
That's
in for a
not good.
wild ride.
I mean, we're just gonna see. Will it? I mean, nuclear war is gonna reach us.
Yeah, and the
It's
issue
gonna
is
kind of set off a
that
chain of events that.
our leader is spineless and will side with America.
Yeah.
I mean, so, you know, and by side with, I don't mean just like agree with. I mean like send aid and troops and stuff and
And
involve ourselves
Weapons and
yeah.
probably shoot a few missiles
and people.
and people.
Hopefully, if Trump is like, we need to nuke North Korea, hopefully he will be deemed unfit for office.
Yes.
Because it's moronic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nuking something that is so close to China and thus really close to Russia
Yeah.
and South Korea, which is a very close ally to the West
Yeah.
and the East, is fucking it's
It's incredibly stupid.
Well, yeah. Have you seen? Because China are now closing North Korean businesses in China,
Oh wow! I didn't
so
know that.
they've got their own.
So they're like
their own agenda going
Cold
on.
warring it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's because they
the
keep
sort of way,
sending
like,
missiles over Japan.
Stop that!
Stop it! What if one fails?
when China is defending Japan, you know, something's really gone wrong.
yeah. But I saw a really interesting thing as well. It was John Oliver did a piece on North Korea, and it was really interesting because again, it kind of highlighted like if you're North Korea and you're seeing Trump throw all these threats out, like you're gonna retaliate. You are like naturally like
Yeah.
he's throwing out these threats, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, well, we can fight back. Don't attack us because we can fight back.
Yeah.
He does. I don't think he wants to start a war. I think he'd lose that war.
He knows.
I think he
he'd
knows
lose that war.
he'd lose that war. Yeah.
And how like there's no way for him to control his troops because can you imagine like a squadron of North Korean soldiers meeting up with like a NATO squadron and then just dropping their guns and going, yeah, can I go live where you guys live?
Yeah.
Please?"
Do you?
We're with you.
It
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
We don't get porn.
These guys are so weird. I swear.
Yeah, like there's no reason because like during Gulf War there was like Iraqi soldiers and running towards American soldiers dropping their guns and shit because they were like just,
This sucks.
yeah,
This
just
sucks
don't want
here.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of porn. 'Cause I mentioned porn.
hardcore segue.
Segues are weird. So speaking of porn, we recently moved back into our house after leaving it for the summer,
Yeah.
and we changed internet providers.
Internet.
We changed internet providers, and one of the problems that we've been having with our internet is that we can't get porn.
Yeah,
We
the
have
parental lock is just like permanently on.
we're a
if we
household
change
of
it.
21-year-olds,
Yes,
and the
4
parental lock.
guys and 2 girls.
Yeah, parental lock is on for the internet, and we can't seem to shift it. I discovered something last night, though.
Oh, interesting.
After 9 o'clock, there is no parental lock on our
Until
internet.
9 o'clock. If you're a child in a house, you can wait till 9 o'clock.
I know,
If
right?
you're
So I was
really
Why
that-
are you getting annoyed about this?
Because it's dumb. Because it's so stupid.
Maybe you want to have a look at porn at 3 in the afternoon, you know?
I do want to have a look. What time are we at? I want to look at porn. Yeah, but I discovered that last night, that you can watch porn in the evening, but not in the daytime. Which, you're right, is completely stupid and really flawed because
At like 9
If you're a
o'clock, bang on
kid-
tonight. Are we gonna have a synchronized wank?
we're all going to synchronized.
You're gonna hear like
Oh, all of us. We're gonna come out. We're gonna come down to the kitchen at 9:02,
It's been a long week.
all sweaty and thirsty. That's so gross. But yeah, I discovered that. So you're welcome. You can use porn. You can
Yay,
always
horse
ask.
porn.
Oh God! Don't horse porn.
No, that
it.
wasn't blocked.
That was.
There wasn't. Actually, why was that not blocked?
Yeah, you're right. You googled horse cock.
It was like women getting rogered by horses, but no.
Rogered slaughtered by
You
horses.
beat the system.
I did.
Well done.
Apparently, bestiality is
Bestiality
family
is
friendly.
all okay according to Now TV.
Yeah, it's
Insta-
educational.
Oh god, it's really not. Also, I like because you didn't even put like horse penis.
I was
You
put
put
horse
cock, which is that's not.
As far as vulgar terms go, that'd be
That's up there
Probably
as
on the
veto.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be right. Like, why not? Oh god. Have we got anything else to talk about?
I don't know.
We got anything
I
else?
feel like horsecock's kind of ended my
My erection.
my want for talking
You want for
for
talking?
the rest of the day.
Yeah. Anything else to talk about?
Very
Not
good.
really.
Cool.
We found a natural end.
Yeah.
To the conversation. That's fine. Let's not force it.
Let's not
You know,
Don't force it like a horse cock.
Oh my god. That's
new
a
episode
t-shirt.
title.
That's a
That's going to
t-shirt.
be our merch. Coming to Comic Con soon. Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
If you
and
did in
watching
fact
the pod-
tune in.
And I'm so sorry if you tuned in and listened all the way through.
It's your fault.
We will be back around a similar time. We're not going to concrete a time for Sundays, but we will be doing a podcast on Sunday
It's when we can be bothered.
when we can be bothered.
We can be bothered.
Today is the Lord's Day. Remember
Yes.
to pray.
Remember to pray.
And think of horsecocks.
Yeah, think of horsecock. And pray for horsecocks. Hashtag pray for horsecocks.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.